Hey you! Thank you for watching my video. I have a terrific one for you today. It's my roasted garlic and mushroom chicken, and I will have the ingredients listed for you below. Without further ado, let's get started. So what I'm gonna do first is cut a head of garlic in half, and I'm gonna drizzle some easy oil on it, olive oil. I'm gonna put it in the oven, 350 degrees, and I'm gonna let it bake for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now in this dish here, I have the Italian dressing seasoning. I have 2 packets of that in there. I've added in some Italian seasoning, some basil, some granulated garlic. I'm going to add some granulated onion, and you can use garlic powder or onion powder. I just prefer granulated. And then I'm going to add in some Cajun blend and black pepper, and then I'm going to stir this all up to combine. Now you want to talk about a dish that is flavor packed. As you can see, all these different seasonings that I'm putting into this dish is going to go on the chicken, and man, is it flavorful. I do want to say that I do not use a lot of salt because there's salt in the Cajun blend, and there's also salt in that Italian blend. So I do not want my food salty, so I do not add any salt. So the next thing you do is you put your chicken into the bowl or the dish that you have mixed all of your seasonings in, and you cover your chicken. And as you see, it's such a thick seasoning blend, so you just kind of want to press it into your chicken to make sure it adheres good. Okay, now in a pan I have some olive oil in, and so now I'm going to add the chicken. And what I'm doing is just putting a little crust on the chicken, a little browning on the chicken. It's not going to be fully cooked because it's going to finish off in the oven. So after I get the other side brown, I'm going to put it in a baking dish, and I'm going to set it aside, and then we're going to make this wonderful mushroom sauce that's going to be poured over the top. All right, so now I have put in the onion into the pan. I've moved the chicken out. I've put the onion in the pan, and I've added a little salt to it to help the onions to break down a little bit better and become more yummy. I have taken the garlic out of the oven also, and I have squeezed out all of the garlic out of the pods, and so I will be adding that now along. As you've seen, I've already added the mushrooms, so now I'm adding the garlic. And I'm gonna let this saute for a little while, so the mushrooms get done a little and the onions finish getting done. And then we're gonna finish the rest of this sauce off, you guys. So now I'm adding in some butter. I need a little bit more oil in the skillet, so I wanna go with butter because I think it's just, I don't know, it just gives it a little bit more body. And so I'm adding in the butter, and then I'm going to add in flour next. And we're going to make it like a beginning of a roux, you can say. I'm going to cook the flour down a little bit before I add in the heavy whipping cream. So I'm sorry that I don't have the full pan for you right now, but it's coming. There you go. There's the full pan. So you can see everything that I'm doing. So now it's gotten, I think I've cooked it down enough. So now I'm adding in a little bit of cream at a time. And whenever you make a roux, you do want to do a little bit of your liquid at a time just to make sure you can get out all the clumps, because nobody wants to eat anything that's clumpy and lumpy. So you want to put a little bit of your milk or your stock in and then stir it. But here I'm using heavy whipping cream. So added a little bit of that. Now I'm going to add the rest of it in since it's all combined. And I've gotten out a lot of the lumps. So I'm going to stir this and combine this. Let this simmer for a little bit. And you should always taste your food just to make sure you have the right seasoning to your liking. So I'm tasting it and I'm like, oh, it needs something else. I'm going to add a little bit more salt, you can see, or chicken bouillon. That'll boost the flavor up even more too. Then I'm going to add in some black pepper. Next, I'm adding in some crushed red pepper flakes. And you don't have to do the red pepper flakes, but you know I gotta have a little heat, a little spice to my food. That's just me, but you do not have to add that in there. I'm gonna stir this and combine, and this, believe it or not, this sauce is done. And it's gonna go over the chicken. So this is just, look at it. Don't it look so luscious? Oh, okay, so now I can stop oohing over the sauce, and I'm going to pour that mushroom sauce over my chicken so that we can put it in the oven. But before we put it in the oven, I got another trick for you guys, something else to just top it off, to just really make it even more yum yum yum. So in the bowl, in my plate here, I have some Parmesan cheese, and I have some smoked gouda that I have just shredded. You know, like I said, it's better to shred it yourself than the package, because the package has that little extra film on it, or to keep it from sticking together. It has like a wax, so it's better to shred it yourself. So anyway, we're gonna put this in a 350-degree oven, and we're gonna bake it for about 30 to 45 minutes until the chicken is done. Oh wow, we went really quick on that 30-45 minutes. So this is the finished dish. It looks just divine. And so now let's get your plate ready. Here we go. Look at this sauce. I wanted to show you this lovely cheesy sauce that I'm putting on, and then I'm gonna put you a nice piece of chicken on there. You guys, you have to make this dish. It is so freaking delicious and moist. The chicken is so moist and delicious. You have to make it. Please leave me your comments and tell me what you think when you make it. And as always, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Don't forget to click thumbs up and subscribe so that you can get all of my new videos. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.